Hello and welcome to this video presenting the team area to manage the users of your Elucidat account. The team area is composed of three distinct menus, which are Users, User Roles, and Departments. Let's start with Departments. Each company has its own organizational structure defined to match the needs of the firm's strategy. Thanks to departments and the scope assigned to users, you will be able to reflect the hierarchical structure of your company, where users of your account will only see content that is relevant to them. This means that according to the scope assigned, users can only see content that is relevant to the department that they are a member of in order to secure access to the account's projects if necessary. Thus, according to the scope assigned, a user will be able to access all projects in the account without exception, or only projects of his departments, or only projects chosen individually. Selecting the Departments option from the Team menu bar will show you all the departments in your account, as well as how many users have access and how many folders and projects are within each department. From that area, you will have the possibility to add a new department, rename the department of your choice, and delete the department you do no longer need. Let's have a look at how to create a new department. Click on Add Department, give it a name, and click Create Department. Your newly created department will then automatically appear in the Projects area. If you need to rename an existing department, click on the three little dots relevant to the department you want to rename. Click Rename, then you just need to give it a new name and click Change Name to confirm the modification. And if you need to delete a department, click on the three little dots relevant to the department you want to delete, then click Delete. Note that any projects left without a department will be visible to everyone in your account. Click Yes, Delete Department to confirm the deletion. Once a department created, it is immediately visible in the Projects area, and you will be able to add folders and subfolders to it in order to store and secure your projects. To add a folder, right-click on the department and select Create Folder. To assign a project to a folder, in the projects list, find the project which you would like to add to your folder. A drop-down will appear. Choose your folder from here. You can assign more than one folder to a project. And if you need to remove a project from a folder, click the cross in the top right of the relevant folder. Note that projects which have not been assigned to a folder will automatically be stored in all folders and will be visible to all members of a team, regardless of departmental permissions. So if you want to secure your project, do not place it into all folders. Now let's have a look at the user roles. Clicking User Roles will bring you to the User Roles Overview page, displaying all the current roles available within the account with their own combination of permissions. By default, several user roles will be available to use right away. As you can notice, permissions are sorted into 6 categories that each of the default roles has access to: Brand, Project, Localization, Releases, Team, and Account. Using the key below, you can see whether a user has full, partial, or no permission for each category. By clicking on a user role, you will be able to see each permission in detail. If you do not have advanced user management, you won't be able to make any changes to them. However, with advanced user management, all permissions can be fine-tuned to suit your needs. With advanced user management, it is possible to manage your team's permissions and create custom user roles, giving you the flexibility and security you need to work at scale. You can add or remove access to features on a granular level, whether you want to bring in an SME to purely write content, or marketing as brand managers, you're completely in control of the features and permissions your users access. For example, if your authors are only in charge of populating learning content, you can just give them permission to authoring mode. Layout designers only need layout mode. Reviewers might be in charge of final sign-off for release. The choice is totally yours. You can get a quick impression of what permissions your user roles have by taking a look at the table. To edit the permissions of a user role, you just need to click on it. But we recommend to create a new user role instead of modifying a default one. And it will give you an editable list of all the permissions that are available to create these roles from. To edit the user role's permissions, you simply tick or untick the boxes next to each action. You can enable and disable entire categories by clicking the checkbox next to the category name. Click See More to reveal a short description about what each action entails. To rename your user role, type here. And save your changes using the Save button. If you wish to delete the user role, you can do so with the Delete button. You can also quickly see how many users are currently assigned to that particular role here. You can also change how the roles are listed in the overview by clicking the category in the overview table. Now that you've learned how to create departments and user roles, you may be interested in knowing how to add and manage users of the account by clicking on the Users menu. To add a new user, just click on the Add Users button in the top right and enter their email address. If you've got the advanced user management, you will be able to create multiple users at once and invite them in one go. All you need to do is copy-paste the email addresses from a spreadsheet. You can then select their user roles and their access scope and send them an invitation. They can then add their name and choose a password themselves. Once your user is created, you can click on any of them to see their details. Click on the option shown here to amend their details or remove the user from your team. Use the filter options to view all users with a specific user role or different access scope. And find users using the search bar. With the multiple selection, you will be able to select and change the role allocated to an entire set of users, as well as mass delete users. If you've got the advanced user management, you will also have access to the Export a CSV button, giving you the possibility to select a set of users and export them as a list for internal analysis and reporting within your organization. Well, so that's an overview of how the team area combined with the advanced user management feature offers a new way of working, a more scalable process of working. By giving clear roles and responsibilities to your team members, you will be able to streamline collaboration workflows, produce faster, guarantee quality assurance, and make release process safer. Thanks for your attention. Bye-bye.